All right, let's try and go through these just a little bit quicker now. Hopefully we're getting the idea. So 135 is not quite to 180, but it is past the 90. So I'm in quadrant 2 somewhere. And then I will make a right triangle here. So 135 took me to here, leaving an extra piece to get to 180. To complete this 180 would be another 45 degrees. So my side lengths are 1, 1, and square root 2 for 45, 45, 90. This is a negative in the x direction, so that's a negative 1. This is a positive in the y direction, and the hypotenuse is always positive. So tan 135 equals the opposite of my reference angle here. Opposite is 1 over negative 1 is the adjacent, so the answer is just negative 1. All right, for number 5, we have cosine of negative 60. So if you're not sure what that means, then we normally would start here and move around counterclockwise. This time we just move this direction 60 degrees. This is the negative direction. Putting my angle into quadrant 4, make my triangle 90 at the x-axis. And then now if I move this amount 60 degrees, so the angle right here is 60 degrees. And I don't have to put a negative on that, it's not needed. I can tell now it's a 30, 60, 90. So opposite of the 60 is square root 3, and hypotenuse 2, and 1. So this is down in the y direction, that's a negative. This is positive in the x direction, and the hypotenuse is always positive. So the cosine of negative 60 is the adjacent over the hypotenuse. All right. Sine 120, negative 120, my bad. We go from here this direction. So negative 120 is not quite to 180. So negative 180 would be this line. We're in this quadrant somewhere. We have a right angle here. And then, so we went 120 this way, leaving an excess to get to 180 to complete this half a circle would be another 60 degrees right here. So that's my reference angle. This would be square root 3 is opposite that, 1. And this is a negative direction in the y and a negative direction in the x. And then hypotenuse is 2. So then sine of negative 120 equals opposite of the 60 is negative square root 3 over the hypotenuse is 2.